My best friend at school was me Van Wee Jones. She was what you'd call a bit of a big girl. I had the opposite problem. I was sort of stunted. Sometimes it was a bit embarrassing like. They used to call us little and large, and worse, bubble and squeak. I was about 15 when I finally decided, bust or no bust, I must get myself a bra. The day before, Pimple-Face Wyn Evans had jumped out at me on the school tennis courts and humiliated me in front of his sycophantic cronies. So look who we have here then, boys, if it isn't Miss Flat as a pancake. Oh, shut up, Evans, or I'll get my brother on you, right? Ooh, I'm shaking in my boots. What do you say, boys? I reckon she's a 28A cup, and that's being generous like. As the first girl in our family, I was given the unnerving task that evening of educating my mam into my transition into puberty. As I shyly hovered about the kitchen, waiting for a good moment that never came, I was forced to bite the bullet. Mam, what now? I think it's time I bought a bra. My mam turned round slowly and raised her eyebrows. But love, there's nothing much there. Crushed and humiliated for the second time that day, I lay in bed that night hatching a plan that involved me Van Wee and I bunking off at lunchtime. No probs, thank Harrod. I could do with getting out of this hellhole, especially when prats like Wyn Evans are buzzing around. Let's go now while the coast's clear. Once we passed through the school gates and round the corner, the butterflies in my stomach settled, and me Van Wee and I headed down into Haverfordwest town to T.P. Hughes, a department store that sold excellent lingerie. What do you think of this one, Angharad? It's right sexy. I don't know, Van. I don't want my first bra to be too obvious like. I'm not feeling 100% confident, if you know what I mean. No probs, girl. Look, take this lot in with you. You're bound to look cracking in one of them. Even though me Van Wee was my bestest friend, I didn't dare tell her that every one of those bras hung off me like washing on a line on a windless day. In the end, the assistant took pity on me and found a padded one. It was a nice, neat fit, but as I looked at the label, 28A, Pimple-Face's words came back to haunt me. Afterwards, we legged it up the high street as fast as we could, but just our luck. Who was coming up the hill in a Mini Cooper but our headmistress, Mrs. Pritchard, or Pilchard, as we called her, on account of her fishy breath. Oh, heck, girl, I forgot about Pilchard doing her lunchtime rounds. We're in for it now. Pilchard's office was as gloomy as a mausoleum. The walls were covered with photos of her chapel-loving family stretching right back to the Victorian times. What exactly were you doing downtown today without your parents' permission, or indeed mine? Well, has the cat got your tongue, me Van Wee Jones? This must be a first. You had to hand it to her. The woman had presence. No need to speak, girls. I've done my research. Word travels fast in this town. You were spotted lingering at lunchtime in the lingerie department of T.P. Hughes, in your school uniform, for all to see. In the lingerie department, like a couple of... And here Pilchard's voice reached a crescendo. Like a couple of tarts! Me Van Wee and me discussed this many times afterwards. We just could not see how buying a bra equalled being a tart. But Pilchard's father had been a minister in some remote village in Carmarthenshire, and we reckoned she had some problems. I will, of course, be informing your parents. Now, take this down. 200 lines each. And then, and me Van Wee swears blind, it was with a hint of a twinkle in her eye that Pilchard poised, considering what she would say. Education concerns more uplifting matters than choosing brassiers in T.P. Hughes' lingerie department store in Haverfordwest.